Hi guys. Once again, I am on my web camera, and that's because I just don't have the energy or the patience right now to set up my camera because I'm not having a good day whatsoever, and I'm still like in my work clothes. Like I just came and set up my vanity, and I'm just not having a good day. Like I'm trying to claim it to be a great day, to be positive, to think positive, but the shit ain't working. And I'm just bothered by rude people and the people in New York City. Some of them they just don't have a freaking clue about how to treat people as you want to be treated. Now, I work in customer service for higher education. For higher education, and it deals with customer service. I've worked in customer service all of my life. Any job I've had has had some sort of customer service in it. And today I was doing a different task, one that I have yet to be trained on, and I was thrown in it. Fine, I'm cool, I'll adapt, I'll deal with it. But one particular incident happened where a customer was not happy. They had been getting to run around for weeks, and they had got to my phone, and I was trying my best to figure out this person's situation to my ability. Everybody around me that wasn't my supervisor tried their best to get to the bottom of the situation, and the person just didn't want to hear it. Like they just did not want to hear what I had to say. I kept repeating myself and repeating myself. They wanted to hear somebody else say it. Fine. I contact my director and say that, and he was like, "Oh, well, I don't call students back. I don't whatever. I don't call students back. I don't contact people after the fact," which is something he told me to do. The person was like, I want to get this settled," and I said, "Okay, I'll take your contact information down. We'll contact you once it's solved." Which is something that it can't be solved in 1 minute. Like we have to go to a third party person to solve this person's issue. Mind you, the student did have an attitude with me, did have an issue. Fine, I get it. You're a student. I've been in a situation before. I was a student before. I had some ratchet people working, but I'm really trying to help you. I did not get an attitude with this person. I almost got an attitude, but I fixed it. And I just kept repeating myself and repeating myself, which probably made me a little bit more frustrated with the situation. But it's not even the student that I'm mad about, that I'm bugged out about. It is the director, the people who work above me, who are there to support me when things like this happen, who are supposed to come in there, swoop up, save the freaking day, and handle it. And this person did not. All they did was say the same damn thing that I did. Still didn't. I'm pretty sure they still didn't solve the student's problem. And then it made me feel like I was the one at fault here. Mind you, this is the same Negro. Excuse me if you don't agree with my terminology, but this is the same person who told me last week, 2 weeks ago, that they wanted me here. They wanted me at the office today. So it's yo ass that had me there with no training in a situation that I was not prepared for. Fine, I'm a person. I adapt. I'm flexible. Thank you, AmeriCorps. But don't put me in a situation where I could be set up for failure and you not support me. So after the situation happened, he comes to tell me, "Oh, you're too transparent," or "your tone wasn't right," and things like this come with experience. You know good and goddamn well I ain't have no experience the first time when I got here when the situation happened. So why would you sit here and tell me that now? I realize you need experience to fix this situation, but I don't have it because you threw me in here. Then at the end of the day, his monkey ass gonna say, "Oh well, I just want to say that you're doing a good job and that you are a valuable asset, da 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 da, and I didn't know you were gonna be here today working on phones." Yes, the hell you did know I was being working on phones. It was your idea. When I said that to him, he was like, "Oh no, it didn't. That wasn't me." Why are you lying? Like I'm not stupid. I was not born yesterday. Yes, I am young. First of all, we're only a couple years apart, boo boo. Not even 5. So don't do me. Second of all, don't take my niceness, my happy-go-lucky self for to be naive or to be stupid or to be weak. Don't get me twisted, boo boo, because the shit will come back to you 10 times as hard. I will deliver it 10 times as hard. The thing is that I want to be in a situation at some point in my life. I know things aren't perfect all the time. Anything could go wrong. But all I want to do, there are too many corporations where this happens, too many organizations, and at least 3 out of the 5 jobs I've had so far in my lifetime, this has happened. Where you have supervisors and directors and managers who don't give a shit about their employees, especially the ones who are out in the front lines doing all the hard work, making all the hard moves. You don't care about them, and then you put the the people that are new, that are just starting their professional career out there on the limb. You just like go fend for yourself, and then when shit fucks up, then you want to come back at us. It was your idea to put me out there, your idea. And then when I tell you I don't have experience, you say that's okay. It's not gonna be difficult. Don't do that to me. Don't make me feel like I'm the one that did something wrong. Don't make me feel like I'm the stupid one here. And as a human being, don't fucking disrespect me, because that's when it's gonna come back to bite your ass. I may not say anything now, I may not say anything tomorrow or next month. You better believe I'm gonna remember that shit, and I will never ever come to you for help. I would never ever come to you for support. I will go above your head if I need to. But I'm tired of corporations and companies and managers and everybody above us who make all this money much more than the middle class people, like just treating us like we're dogs. Would you want to be treated like that? And if you treat them like that, you treat them the same way they treat you, oh then it's gonna be HR is gonna be involved, or there's gonna be, write ups are gonna be involved. Like all that stuff comes into play. That's not fair, it's not respectful, and it's just not kosher, and it pisses me off because I go to work every day, do my job, always ask for more, always ask to be challenged in everything that I do, and then you just act like that stuff doesn't matter. That's not cool whatsoever. Like the shit bugs me, and people continue to do the same thing. But the other problem is that not enough people within this organization speak up against these people because they get to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You have all these directors, managers, and bosses who got there by being on their professional knees. If you understand what I'm saying, they're not qualified to do these jobs. I've heard them out of my with my own two ears say words out of their mouth that should not have them in that position, but because of who they know, and being snakes and conniving, they get up there, and that's not cool. Like people like me who do their jobs, who go to work every day. I may be 5 minutes late sometimes, whatever, but I make up for it on my lunch break. I make up for it at the end of the day. I don't get all people who have all their lunches paid for by the company, who have all their taxis paid for by the company, car service paid by the company, cleaning paid for by the company. But it's us. It's the people who actually do the work. It's the people who actually sitting there face to face with your customers, taking all the heat, taking all the punches. I am too goddamn young to be feeling like I'm not worth it. Too goddamn young. And by the way, I don't even feel like I'm not worth it, but I don't feel I'm too young to have somebody trying to make me feel like I'm not worth it. And I got all these my other employees telling me, oh, you better watch out. Oh, you better not trust him. Oh, now you're on his shit list. Why am I on his shit list? I didn't do a goddamn thing to him. Well, because I told the truth. Because I made a note that he's the one who was there and who walked away when I asked for a supervisor. Because he got scared, and he got stank breath anyway. So I don't even got time for this. But I just want to come here and vent because I was so mad, and I needed to get this out, and I needed somebody to talk to. And whoever's hearing this, if you have a boss or a director or supervisor like this, I'm with you. And one of these days, we are going to fight the man.